Hello everyone, welcome to CNA, the daily newspaper analysis. So today we'll discuss about some of the topics which are relevant for the context of 9th October 2023. This is me and my relevant working experience. If you want to join our WhatsApp as well as our Telegram groups, you can join in via the links given in our description section below. This is the IGP program where we will be starting some of the offline live interview guidance program. So if you have not registered yet, start registering by scanning this code given below. Also, this is the Big Billion offer, which is ongoing pre-puja offer where we will be discounting 40% off on all online and 15% on all walk-ins or offline courses. So do join for some of the fabulous journey of civil services. This is the content of today. Israel at war after Hamas suppress attack, hate speech. Bangladesh wants visa-free ties with India. India negotiate on Chabahar port and some of the problem facts. And these are the relevant subjects which is important for today. The first topic, live updates. Israel say it's a war after surprise Hamas attack. So recently what we have seen that Israel declared a state of war after Palestinian militants launched barrage of rockets into southern and central Israel. So নাই বুলি কলেও 5000ৰ ওপৰত rockets fire কৰিছে. So this Hamas militants launched this surprise attack, infiltrating its border through various means and firing this number of rockets. And therefore this attack has resulted in casualties of the Israeli side and many good number of Israelis has been caught off guard. So today the situation led to a state of war, raising questions about Israel preparedness and security. So Hamas is directly calling this attack to be what? Al-Aqsa flood. So Al-Aqsa বুলি কম, so you have to know about what is Al-Aqsa, who is the Hamas, এইবিলাক জানিব লাগিব. So Hamas বুলি কলে আমি কি বুজি পাওঁ? It's a militant organization that rules Gaza, a Palestinian territory. Hamas is one of the Palestinian territory's two major political parties and the organization is well known for its armed opposition to Israel. So to start কেতিয়া হৈছিলে 1987 at the start of the first Palestinian uprising, okay, and therefore they have got its administrations directly from this Gaza Strip. Etia, if I say about the element which is known as Al-Aqsa Mosque. So it's a mosque which is located in the old city of Jerusalem. Aru Jerusalem বুলি কলে আমি জানো যে ইয়াতে Christianity, Judaism as well as ইয়াতে যিখিনি Islam faithৰ মানুহ তেখেতসকলৰ কাৰণে এটা holiest site হয়. And Al-Aqsa Mosque, which is located in the old city of Jerusalem, is the third holiest site in Islam. So the mosque was built on the top of the Temple Mount, known as the Al-Aqsa compound or Haram-ish-Sharif in Islam. So Muslims believe that Muhammad was transported from the great mosque of Mecca to Al-Aqsa during the night journey. And therefore, this Islamic traditions hold that Muhammad led prayers towards this site until 16th or 17th month after his migration from Mecca to Medina, when Allah directed him to turn towards the Kaaba in Mecca. So আজি যদি মই কবলৈ যাওঁ যে why is Al-Aqsa so inflammatory in nature আৰু কিয় ইমান hype থাকে? Because we know that this Al-Aqsa Mosque holds some of the deep religious significance for both Muslims as well as the Jews. Because it symbolizes the Israeli-Palestinian conflict which claims to Jerusalem rooted in the history. আৰু Palestinians বিলাকে এই Al-Aqsa Mosque to কি বুলি ভাবে? This symbolizes it as the symbol of national aspirations. আৰু যিবিলাক Israelis হয় তেখেতসকলে ভাবে that this is basically a statement of sovereignty. So it can control over the complex remains some of the contentious, particularly regarding Israeli security forces and Jewish prayer, which is seen as destabilizing between the status quo. So আজি এনেকুৱা বহুত ধৰণৰ ক্ষেত্ৰ দেখিছো যত Israeli military is very much active in this region. তো তেতিয়া কিছুমান Palestinians আহি পেলাই তেখেতক তাহাঁতসকলৰ ওচৰত পত্থৰবাজি কৰে আৰু তাৰপিছত যেতিয়া Israeli military charge upon কৰে তো তেখেতসকলে মস্কত সোমায় আৰু আমি বহুত ইনস্টেন্স দেখিছো তেনেকুৱা যত মস্কৰ ভিতৰত Israeli military তাহাঁতক পিটি উলিয়াই আনে just to nab the perpetrators who have done stone pelting. So দুইটাৰে দুইটা সাইড থাকে. আজি ইজৰাইলও কিবা এটা কৈছে আৰু Palestiniansও কিবা এটা কৈছে. So probably it is not me to judge who is basically correct in this scenario. But যিহেতু আজি আমাৰ Indian government Israeli লগত stand কৰিছে, we have seen Prime Minister Narendra Modi said that we stand with Israel in these tough times. So হেতু কাৰণে আজিও আমি support কৰিব লাগিব ইজৰাইলক। Okay, so এই বস্তুখিনি আমাৰ জানিব বহুত important হৈ যায়। Okay, তো ইয়াতে আৰু এটা গ্ৰুপৰ কথা আহি যায় ইয়াতে Hezbollah বুলি। এইটো এটা লেবানন গ্ৰুপ হয়। Okay, Lebanon. Okay, so today if you see about this region of Israel or if you see about this region of Palestine, okay, so Israelor ওচৰত যিটো region আছে সেই regionটোৰ ওচৰত আমি যদি দেখা পাওঁ, if you see this region, এইটো আছিলে Palestine 1946 ত, তাৰপিছত এইটো 1947 ত ইজৰাইল, তো আজি Palestine বহুত কম জায়গাত থাকি গ'ল। Okay, so এইখিনি আছে আমাৰ কি বুলি কওঁ আমি গাজা স্ট্ৰিপ বুলি কওঁ। Lebanon is a country in this particular location. এইখিনি জায়গাত Lebanon আছে। So Lebanon এটা group আছে which is known as Hezbollah. Okay, and therefore if you have to see about Hezbollah, it is a Lebanese Shia Islamist political party and militant group led since 1992 by its Secretary General Hassan Nasrallah. And therefore today if I have to say about Hezbollah, so Hezbollah and Israel have fought 2 wars already before, and therefore they have been observing a 10-year ceasefire in the last 14 years. So in Syria, the Shia militants fought alongside regime fighters against rebel and Sunni jihadis. So Israel fears that Iranian supplies to Hezbollah via Syria would leave them stronger. Okay, so today এই যিটো কনফ্লিক্ট হয় between Hezbollah as well as Israel, তো আজি যেতিয়া ইজৰাইলক এটেক কৰা গ'ল from the Gaza Strip, Hezbollah হিফালৰ পৰা এটেক কৰা আৰম্ভ কৰি দিলে। So you can see that they have started bombing the region which comprises of Israel. আৰু তাৰ কাৰণে এই যিটো violent storm to হয়, violent war situation হয়, এটো escalate হৈ গৈছে। Okay, so that is some things which is associated with this particular war. তো ইয়াতে Iron Dome কথা আহে, which is basically protecting the Israelis from the attacks that has been launched by the Hamas as well as the Hezbollahs. So etu ki hoy Iron Dome to short range ground to air defense system that includes a radar and a Tamir interceptor that tracks and neutralizes any rockets or missile aimed at Israeli targets mid-air. Okay, akahote etu destroy kori pelai. To আজি জানো, আজি আমি because for this particular type of rockets that has been fired from this Hamas terrorist organizations, আজি ইজৰাইলিয়ে এই Iron Dome to use করে। So therefore today there are various good number of countries who are supporting Israel. Okay, and even আজি আগতে আমাৰ ইন্ডিয়া কি আছিল এটা নিউট্ৰেল স্টেন্স ৰাখিছিলে, না ইজৰাইলক সাপোর্ট কৰে না প্যালেষ্টাইনক সাপোর্ট কৰে, বাট আজি আমি ক্লিয়াৰলি ইজৰাইলক ইয়াত সাপোর্ট কৰা দেখা গৈছে। Okay, তাৰ লগত US, UK, অস্ট্রেলিয়া, ফ্রান্স, নরওয়ে, অস্ট্রেলিয়া এবাৰ গোটেই বিলাকে কোনে সাপোর্ট কৰে। Okay, আৰু কিছুমান কান্ট্ৰিজ আছে লাইক পাকিস্তান, Iran, এইবিলাকে কাক সাপোর্ট কৰি আছে, নর্থ কোরিয়া, obviously they are supporting the elements like Hamas. So এতিয়া on 7th October India stands in solidarity with Israel, directly ইয়াতে টুইট কৰিছে, এটো এটা টুইট হয় আমাৰ প্রাইম মিনিষ্টাৰ। Okay, so this is something which we can see in respective to the Israel Palestine conflict. তো ইয়াতে মই গোটেই হিষ্ট্ৰীখিনি ভালকে মই দি থৈ দিছো যে কেনেকে এই প্ল্যানটো ষ্টাৰ্ট হ'ল, কেনেকে আজি ওয়াৰখন ইমান বেছি আগলৈকে গ'ল। This thing is also very important. Oslo peace process ekhiniu bahut important hoy. So therefore the conflict which today is happening basically in the West Bank, in the Gaza Strip, this is something in association with the type of wars that we are facing in Asia. Okay, and since our Israel got bahut bhal relations, so today we need to support Israel at this particular crucial time period so that they can protect their respective people. Aru nai boli kolo amar Indiar manu bahut khini tate ase। এতিয়া আমি রিসেন্টলি দেখিছিলো যে যোৱাকালি নুসরাত ভাৰুচা, one of the Indian actress, so she was also trapped in this particular location, but তাই তেখেত গুছি আহিলে, এটো ভাল কথা, বাসি পেলাই বা সেফলি সাউন্ডলি। ওকে, সো এনেকুৱা টাইপৰ আমাৰ বহুতখিনি ইণ্ডিয়ানছ আছে যোন তাতে আজি ফাঁচি আছে because of this particular attacks. Okay, so এটো এটা ডাঙৰ সিনাৰিও হৈ আছে in Asia and which may lead to some form of rivalry in the near future. Okay, so মোক তোমালোকে ক'ব লাগে যে Israel directly shares geographical boundaries with how many countries? Looking at the map also you can directly say, but তোমালোকে মোক লিখি দিব লাগে। Okay, আৰু ইজৰাইলৰ যদি মই ক'বলৈ যাওঁ ৰেড সি লগে এক্সেস আছে নে নাই, যদি আছে which is the major city or town which is located near to the Red Sea hetu tumaloke muk kobo lage. Okay, chalo. So the questions di thoi disu sai loba. Next, hate speech. 107 MPs and MLAs have hate speech cases against them. Hate speech buli kole ami ki bujo? Hate speech is something in association that someone is saying bad about the other community. Okay, so hate speech is stated as an incitement to a hatred primarily against a group of person defined in terms of race, ethnicity, gender, sexual orientation, religious beliefs, and the likes. So therefore, the hate speech is any word written or spoken which is very much visible and which may lead to cause of fear or alarm or maybe the incitement of violence. So আজি আমি জানো যে according to even the NCRB National Crime Records Bureau hate speech or cases সদায় বাহি গৈ আছে যদি মই 2014 চনত চাইছিলো 323 cases of hate speech were reported এখিনি report case বাস registered case হয় 2020 ত এটো বাহি পেলাই 1804 টা হল. So therefore today hate speech is basically writing aru etu bostu sobotke besi amar leaders or logote 107 MPs and MLAs have hate speech cases against them. So even our representatives are doing the same thing. So this is directly posing a challenge for even we the commoners. Okay, enuka nohoy je aji hate speech or logot aru eta bostu jorito hoi ase which is known to be blasphemy. To blasphemy buli moi jodi kobole jao supposedly any insult or any malicious intent to criticize religious beliefs can be referred to as blasphemy. Okay, aru enikwa bahut dhoroner ami cases dekha poa goise, but in a neighboring country like us, be it Pakistan, be it Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, or be it any other Arabian countries in the West, ami dekhisu blasphemy cases ot tekhetokole ki kore he manujonor logot. Okay, so yate amar bahut khini yate discussion korise legal position of hate speech in India, freedom of speech and hate speech. Okay, then you can see Indian Penal Code under amar 153 or 153B under sections ase 5051 5052. Okay, tar pisot you can see even under the ROPA Representation of People Act. Okay, etu under to section 8 section 123 3A Scheduled Caste and Scheduled Tribe Prevention Act 1989, Protection of Civil Rights Act 1955 iblakor under to ami hate speech ok ami obscene ba hate speech ok ami kisuman penalized provisions under thoi disu. Okay, tar moto ami punishments bilak diu. Tapsot judi judicial cases related to hate speech sao yate bahut gita case ase Shaheen Abdullah versus Union of India, Pravasi Bhallai Sangathan, Shreya Singhal versus Union of India, jot eblakor bahut khini issues uthai ahisile aru ebilak e mote Supreme Court e bahut khini verdict dise. Okay, so আজি আমি যদি কওঁ hate speech to আমি কেনেকে effectively address কৰিব পাৰো. So obviously promoting education and awareness, strengthening existing laws or enacting new ones. Measures can help prevent hate speech from spreading, challenge its narratives, and establishing and enforcing code of conduct for legislatures, holding lawmakers and political parties accountable for hate speech, and also promoting media ethics. So eblak kisuman amar techniques hoy to effectively address the issues related to hate speech. Okay, question detail eblak sai loba. Next, Bangladesh wants visa-free ties with India. So yate Bangladesh bicharise visa-free ties aru etu recently koise Momin, who is the foreign minister of Bangladesh, যে both countries are expecting a visa-free India-Bangladesh relationship along with a quicker resolution of the visa process, he said under the Bangladesh-India Friendship Dialogue at a hotel in Sylhet. Okay, aru etu hole ki hobo bilateral trade, education, culture, society and technology aru ebilak bahut khini bahi jabo. So আজি যদি মই types of visa কথা কওঁ তো এটা লিখা আছে গোটেইবিলাক employment visa আছে, business visa, project visa, entry visa, tourist visa, research visa, transit visa, conference visa, medical visa. তো এটো আমাৰ সবতকে বেছি ইউজ হয় বাংলাদেশৰ লগত মেডিকেল ভিসা. ওকে, আৰু তাৰ বাহিৰে আমাৰ এখিনি ভিসা আছে তো ইয়াতে চাই ল'ব পাৰা ৰেলেভেন্স. ওকে, আৰু ম্যাক্সিমাম ডিউৰেশ্যন গোটেইখিনি মই লিখি থৈছো. ওকে, আৰু তাৰ লগত আমি পাছপোৰ্ট খিনি জানিব লাগিব. হোৱাট ইজ এন অৰ্ডিনাৰী পাছপোৰ্ট, হোৱাইট পাছপোৰ্ট কাক দিওঁ আমি. ওকে, তাৰপিছত আমি অৰেঞ্জ পাছপোৰ্ট কাক দিওঁ. ওকে, so you can see in this navy blue passport যেটো আমি normal citizens এটো কাক দিওঁ government officials. Okay, আৰু এটো diplomats. So these are the three types of passports that we can see today in our country. আৰু যদি মই Indo-Bangladesh relations কথা ক'বলৈ যাওঁ then obviously we have got a good relations today, be it civilizational, cultural, social, economical. Okay, economic cooperation so আমাৰ ভাল আছে. today US dollar 8 billion on amar ase by April November 2022. Okay, tar pisot we have got defense cooperation because ami iman khini boundary share koru. Tar pisot energy and connectivity, like we can see that India Bangladesh friendship pipeline connecting Siliguri in West Bengal and Parbatipur in Dinajpur district of Bangladesh. Okay, tar upor Akhora Agartala rail link and Maitri Setu. So obviously today we have got multilateral cooperations with this particular country, be bilaterally bahilo আমি multilateral cooperation SAARC koru, BIMSTEC koru, IORAT koru. Okay, tar upor amar defense exercise ase. Okay, Sampriti jitu soli ase recently. So eneke amar bahut khini like issues ba amar jikhini amar terms thake hekhini amar Bangladeshor logot eneo bahut beshi. তোমালোকে মোক ক'ব লাগে যে ৰিসেন্টলি ইন্ডিয়া বাংলাদেশৰ মাজত যেটো সম্প্ৰীতি এক্সাৰসাইজ হৈ আছে, এটো কোড হৈ আছে আৰু এটো কোন নম্বৰ এডিশন হয়। ওকে, এটো মোক তোমালোকে কমেন্ট সেকশনত কোৱা। এতিয়া সদ্যহতে আমাৰ ইস্যুজ কি আছে? ট্ৰান্সবাউণ্ডাৰী ৰিভাৰ ৱাটাৰ, মেইনলি তিষ্টা ৱাটাৰ ৰিভাৰ ডিসপিউট, ঠিক আছে, ইলিগাল মাইগ্ৰেশন, ড্ৰাগছ স্মাগলিং এণ্ড গ্ৰোইং চাইনিজ ইনফ্লুৱেঞ্চ ইন বাংলাদেশ। ওকে, মোক ক'ব লাগে তোমালোকে যে আজি যদি মই অসমৰ কথা কওঁ, we know that today India is surrounded by Bangladesh is surrounded by India on 3 sides. ঠিক আছে, অসমৰ লগত আমাৰ বাংলাদেশৰ বাউণ্ডাৰী কিমান আছে তোমালোকে মোক কমেন্ট সেকশনত কোৱা। Only Assam. I am not telling about Meghalaya, I am not telling about Tripura, I am not telling about West Bengal. অসমৰ লগত বা I am not telling about even Meghalaya. অসমৰ লগত only আমাৰ বাংলাদেশৰ বাউণ্ডাৰী কিমান আছে আৰু কোন কিখন ডিস্ট্ৰিক্টস অসমৰ বাংলাদেশৰ ইন্টাৰনেশনাল বাউণ্ডাৰী টু শেয়াৰ কৰে। Comment it in the comment section below. Next, Iran India negotiate on Chabahar port agreement. So Chabahar port, jodi moi kobole jao, so we all know that this Chabahar port is a port located in the southeastern Iran in the Gulf of Oman, and therefore it is the only Iranian port which has got direct access to the Indian Ocean, and it's located in the Sistan Balochistan province on the energy rich Iran's southern coast. And therefore, the Chabahar port is considered to be one of the gateway to the golden opportunities for trade by India, Iran, and Afghanistan with the Central Asian countries. So, recently, ami janu je India and Iran have narrowed the gap on the major issue of arbitration in the 10-year agreement, and additionally, the two nations are exploring ways to address the depletion of Iran's rupee reserves, which has impacted trade, especially in commodities like rice, tea, and pharmaceuticals. Okay, so aji ami janu that no other international port has seen the level of involvement and enthusiasm from Chabahar as India, because it will make India bypass Pakistan in transporting goods to Afghanistan using a sea land route. Okay, aru etu aru eta kamang momentum kihot dibo INSTC aru etu ki buli ko ami international north south transport corridor. Okay, so etu ami janu it's a project which was originally decided between India, Iran and Russia, aru etu ketia korisile 2000 sonate arambo kora goisil, and which includes even some of the 10 other Central Asian and West Asian countries. Aru etu eta 7200 kilometer long multimode network transport asile, but etia etu dekhisu je corridor tue amak increase koribo ki trade relations and connectivity with the outside nations. But still, আজি etu totally fall hoy ase just because Iran is directly not going in the same lines with US. So আজি ei disputes bhori ase. Okay, tar upor you can see that today there are various growth roadblocks yoh kane Iran aru China ties bahi goi ase. Tar pisot Iran aru US or conflict, US Iran nuclear deal to etio failure. Okay, tar pisot Middle Eastern countries logot ami relation to balance koribo lage, karon Iran logot, Iran is a Shia country, baki bur Sunni country, so Iran kuno bhal na pai. Okay, so এইবিলাকৰ কাৰণে আজি আমাৰ কিছুমান problems দেখা গৈছে, but yes, we will try to solve it as soon as possible so as to reduce the gap and to connect India towards the Central Asian and even realizing the potential of the INSTC. Okay, so এইখিনি কথাকে ইয়াত লিখা আছে, চাই লবা কোৱেশ্চনটো huti. Next, some of the prelims facts. Project Beata. So Project Beata, in the 3rd edition of Beata project, remarkable 1.36 crore school students hailing from all states and UT across India have participated. So Project Beata was instituted on the Gallantry Awards portal in 2021. Our main aim to disseminate the details of acts of bravery of the Gallantry awardees and the life stories of these brave hearts among the students, so as to raise the spirit of patriotism and instill among them the values of civil consciousness. Our to kune organize kore Ministry of Defense or Ministry of Education. So Gallantry Awards boli kole ami ki buju? These are the honors to the acts of bravery and sacrifice of the officers or personals of the armed forces and various other lawfully constituted forces and civilians. Okay, aru yat bahut khini gallantry awards ahe, Ashok Chakra hai. Okay, then you can see about the Kirti Chakra, Shaurya Chakra, ebilak ahe. ঠিক আছে, so hetu karone yate আজি gute students ok ami etu dekham. Okay, next Garumbatian morelensis. So etu mainly ki hoy, etu eta fossil hoy. Okay, and as per estimate it belongs to the lower Cretaceous period. Okay, aru etu discover kora goise long neck dinosaur titan boli in Spain and it named as Garumbatian morelensis. Okay, so etu bahut important news hai. Okay, so যদি তোমালোকে আজি এটো জিওলজিক্যাল টাইম স্কেলটো চাব বিচাৰা, so you can see in this. Okay, so এটো কোট পোৱা গৈছে Cretaceous period. Okay, so when I say about lower Cretaceous period, so it is basically in the period of this. Okay, era কি আছিলে Mesozoic আৰু ইয়ন কি আছিলে Phanerozoic. Okay, এইবিলাক ইম্পৰ্টেন্ট হয় আৰু কেতিয়া আছিলে এটো 66 million years ago. Okay, তাৰপিছত ইণ্ডিয়ান এয়াৰ ফোৰ্স নিউ এনসাইন, so আমি জানো ইণ্ডিয়ান এয়াৰ ফোৰ্স ডে আছিলে কেতিয়া আছিলে, comment it in the comment section below. Mukwa Indian Air Force Day ketia asile. Okay, so Indian Air Force Chief Air Chief recently unveiled a new ensign for the force. Okay, it was a new ensign hole. Okay, after 72 long years. Okay, so eto ami janibo lagibo, and we all know that IF motto has been taken from the verse 24 of the chapter 11 of Bhagavad Gita, and which means touching the sky with glory. Okay, so eto amar important hoy. Okay, so আজি এই যেটো নিউ এনসাইন হয়, okay, which is unveiled today. So ইয়াতে এই জিমান গিটা ইয়াতে তোমালোকে ইনসিগনাস দেখিছা except this flag, এই বিলাকৰ মিনিং কি, even the color light blue color also has the meaning. Okay, so ইয়াৰ মিনিং কি হয় হেতু তোমালোকে মোক কমেন্ট সেকশনত ক'ব লাগে. Okay, so ইয়াতে ক্ৰেষ্টৰ, okay, ইয়াতে অশোকা লায়নৰ, okay, aru yate baki khini jikhini yate dekhisa tumaluke yar meaning bilak ki everything has got a meaning in our respective sign and ensigns. So ekini tumaluke muk kobo lage je yar meaning to ki hoy. Okay, so this is our academic team and this is our CNA team. Thank you all for today.